Hey everybody, sir.
This is Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature and Board Games, and we have gotten our most recent Kickstarter in today.
Yes.
Neo-Morphosis.
Neo-Morphosis.
Dark Gate Games. You guys want to see what's inside?
Stay tuned.
Alright. So, Dark Gate Games, Neo-Morphosis.
Neo-Morphosis.
I gotta tell you, we've got the entire Kickstarter. It's going to be a pretty long video. You know you're going to see 360-degree views of all the miniatures in this game. A little background on Dark Gate Games. Our first experience with them was their Kickstarter for Vampire Hunters.
One of our favorite games.
Yeah, we still pull it out to this day, and we've actually backed the newest Kickstarter for that, which is kind of like, I guess, a prequel to Vampire Hunters. I don't know. But this one just came in. It's been long awaited. It got delayed like a lot of Kickstarters did with COVID. This is their science fiction. It's basically a research facility on Earth. They go there. It's a cooperative game. You can play, by scenario, you can play campaign. From what I've been reading, the campaign version, if you get on the base and it's a series of scenarios that take you to get to a truck on the other side of the base to get away. But anyway.
Sounds like a sci-fi to me.
A little bit like a sci-fi. So.
Whoop. Dangerous. Alright, let's open this first box.
So this is the core box. This is the basic, the game, what you'll get with the core. Doesn't include all the other things over here.
So it means you can just play just with that.
Just with this. But who wants to do that? Because that's so fun. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not. If you're one of those, well, good for you and your family. If you're like Eric, you're like Eric.
Alright, so that we know what we're looking at as we pull this stuff out of the box, let's go through the rule book first. Now, this is about 40, with the scenarios, it's a 50-page rule book. And I'm sure if this is anything like Vampire Hunters, each one of these has some type of an additional rule book with it.
Of course.
But this is quite extensive. I don't even think Vampire Hunters was this thick. So you get your game components, your player components, and shared components, the alien components, your setup and summary, general game mechanics. I wonder if this will have a, like Vampire Hunters. Remember, Vampire Hunters has the night and day. Damn things get up in the night.
But they're vampires.
Yes, I know. Okay, so your basic rules take you to page 33. Then you got your token legend on page 34, and then you got your starting of your missions. You do it. They do give you a tutorial, just like on Vampire Hunters, where you can. It kind of teaches you the basics of the game. And that was one thing I remember about Vampire Hunters is when you were playing it, it added a little bit each round. Okay. And here, the last stand, and then what we're talking about, the truck. And then you get a round summary on the back of the rule book. There you go, because I know you like the components.
So I got something to do.
Now, this first part is, I remember seeing this in the shared components. The shared components. The shared components. But I don't know what it is.
Okay, that's not how you should.
It was a hint to the partner in the video.
No, you didn't say that. Okay, all right, shared components. All right, so What do you want me to do?
Well, what is it?
This one?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what that is. It's a board. It's right here.
It's a board.
It's called System Interface Panel.
Ah, the system.
So, I'm sorry, guys, because you flipped the wrong page. Okay.
Well, I just remember seeing it on that page.
Yes, you see that. You saw the picture.
Alright, so we do have our components here. Now, I know there's doors in this game. I do have a 3D component, but I'll be honest with you, it's been so long since I pledged on this. I don't exactly remember all the things that come with this Kickstarter. So, a lot of this, you guys are going to be just as kind of like, wow, as we are.
We're going to be surprised all together at the same time.
So we have our initial some of our initial tokens here. These are double-sided tokens.
Okay. Pops out easily. Yes, it does.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright. Now, as you know, we do the 360s of the miniatures, but we also don't start looking to the miniatures till after we looked at everything else. Now, this does have nice inserts. Unfortunately, I probably will get rid of the inserts because I will condense all this down into the core box and have these in like a couple plastic trays. But they are nice inserts. Unfortunately, they're just not.
That's not how Eric does things.
No, like we have the room to keep every single freaking box. Okay, so we'll go through the map tiles first. Slide those over there.
Okay.
So for those of you who are used to vampire hunters, the tiles are about the same size. If you're used to like a zombie side style game, well, these are smaller.
Smaller.
And also, you do have different different size map boards. I think the one thing I'm seeing is they could have made the separations
Clearer?
Yeah.
Well, because, that would help out, especially in a darker scenario.
Because they're clear, they're a little bit clearer on this one.
You can see the white
Yes.
line.
You can see it, it's just not as good as it could be.
Better eyesight, maybe.
I am old. Alright, so we do have the initial dice here. And so these are the ones that come with the core set. But if you wanted to get crazy, they did have a marbled set that you could get. And, well, I know that from, experience, that you want more than one set of dice.
Oh, okay. This is the programming dice. That's what it's called.
Is that what
this
one?
This one. Orange
ones? Well, what's the red one?
Alright, the red one are colored. Oh.
No, this one.
That one, it's not showing here. Wooden cube. Nope.
Well, we'll figure it out then.
The orange one is...
But those are your regulars, and then that's your marbled set.
Yes. Let me see. The marble.
And hopefully you're seeing some close-ups because normally I do a 360 on the marble on dice on the marble.
On the marble.
I do a 360 on the marbles, folks. They roll around, but we get them.
How in the when they miss that here, or is that an extra? It's an add-on, not on the core.
It could be something that goes with scenarios. Who knows? Well, was it this one? Maybe.
This one, but the other one's the add-on one. Okay, it's called the what? Neo-Morphosis die, the green one.
So we do have our player cards here. They are double-sided.
Yes, they are sci-fi.
And then we have Dr. Blake and the Hive Mother cards.
It's funny, his doctor is Dr. Blake.
My doctor is Dr. Blake. Now I'm going to assume the small cubes are for that player that we first saw when we came out.
It's called 5 wooden cubes. That's
That go
all
on
is
that?
it?
Well, mine aren't wooden, they're plastic. I think it
Oh.
was an upgrade for the Kickstarter.
I like all these cubes. I always do. Plastic or wood.
All I know is while I'm doing the editing for this, I'll be sleeving like a little madman, because...
There's a lot.
So, these ones here... What cards are these, Glenda?
Okay, so now we go to the cards. And the cards looks like that. Like... Alien activation card? Does it look like alien to you?
Well, it's a...
No. Let me see.
Oh, sorry.
There's several cards. You have the alien activation card. You have infestation. Those are 2 red with line. The red could be those.
Okay, what's the one that has the eggs? Looks like eggs.
Yeah, that would be the infestation, which makes sense.
These are your infestation, and then this one's got the monster on the top. What's that one?
Monster.
So, some of these have... I remember seeing that you do these in... I believe you do these in order.
So I think that this is Morphosis cards.
Those
So
are?
and they're all 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of cards has 24 cards in it.
Okay. So, I mean, there's not a lot to these. I do notice that they use the same bite symbols from Vampire Hunters. I think I'm getting the feeling that if you know how to play Vampire Hunters, this is probably not going to be that difficult to pick up.
How did you assume that? You just assume it.
Same company.
Well, you
and
know,
a lot of the symbols on the cards are the same.
I will
So
give you credit to that because we have played several different games by 7 different companies, and they kind of stick to the same theme,
style format.
same style, same format. Now, given this, we'll never know. I mean, they will try.
Okay, so we got warning sector breach cards here.
Warning. Sectors, it should be 4. Was it 4?
No. No.
Okay, then that's not it.
There is 6, but they all say the same.
It's sector compromise card.
Now, what is this one that has the creature on the back?
Okay, creature. Their symbols are really small.
There aren't 24 of them. Oh, so there's 3 of these and 3 of these. You know what? These are Blake's, and this is the hive. The hive mother. Was that what it was called? So these are probably just special cards for each one of them.
Possible.
Okay, so we have this one with the box on the back with the triangle.
Okay, I'm trying to look at the bigger picture. Okay, so they have. Would that be it?
Probably emergency card.
Emergency cards.
Yeah, energy drop. Cameras offline. Yeah, it's just different things that can happen. Power drain.
Emergency.
Fire suppression failures. Yeah. Now, these ones they have different colors. They're double-sided. Spend 1 action to push up to 2 aliens from your area. They do have a symbol on them, so I'm kind of thinking they go along with a character. Yeah, I'm thinking these go along with specific characters. And then you have different equipment. Now this isn't searchable.
Now the item cards should be 24.
The ones that
This
double-sided.
is the item card.
These are double-sided. These say what they are on one side, and it gives what they do on the other side. So that's why I'm kind of thinking that these are probably purchasable by experience, or possibly you get like starting equipment type stuff. And you said this is what?
That would be the item cards.
Okay. Well, you got USB keys, flashcards, instruction pad, a different style of instruction pad, life support gear, crypto key, shield. Of course, you always got to get something like energy drink or water or something. You got a helmet, night vision, pocket knife, and tools.
Sounds like items to me.
Sounds like items. Alright, so the last set of cards are, looks like standard playing card size. You get, what is this, 4 quick reference cards.
Must be. Yep.
And it looks like some different setup cards here.
Oh,
because they're front and back. These are different,
when you had those
like
6 ones?
entry, explore, eradicate. Yeah.
No, the one that you were saying you had 6.
Yeah. 3.
Those are 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Those are the behavior cards of the mother,
creatures.
the Dr. Blake, and the Hive
Okay.
mother.
We do have a card here. It looks like for a row. Was this the Neocorp property? It's SAM. It's Sam.
Sam.
It's their little. Looks like their little robot. And here's the cards for probably the minions instead of like the major. So. Looks like a lot of the doctors got transformed. Dr. Sanders, Brinkskin.
That's what
Phipps.
happens when we play.
And these are double-sided also, folks. So, but isn't that... I mean, I'm going to have to really look at these to see what the difference is. I'm not even sure, because it doesn't look like there's even a difference. Looks like they're the same. So, but there's your cards for your creatures, and your extra card for what is probably a small little robot. And what are these ones going to... They're a larger card with a big mouth on the back.
I don't know.
You know what? These are probably some type of...
I feel like they're missing. No. They're missing. Did we already go through that?
It looks like that on the back.
This one. Oh, we already had that. Didn't you just already see that? Didn't you just... Oh, we...
Yep, that's what it is.
Yep, that's
What is
it. The alien activation cards.
Alright. One thing I did read is you do it in order, which is the same way we did Vampire Hunters. That's why I'm saying there's a lot of similarities, and they're just different ways of activating your creatures.
Yeah, right. We're going to the figures. Yay.
You know, wow.
Huge.
So that is
The mother.
the Hive Mother, and this is Dr.
Hive Mother.
It's not Blake, it's Dr. Blair. You said Dr. Blake, it's not Dr.
You're the one
Dr. Blair.
who mentioned Dr. Blake. That's what I said. Okay, sorry, it's not.
We're gonna call it Dr. Blake now, though, in honor of my physician.
It's Dr. Blair.
So that's
See,
the...
look what happens when you play with nature.
That's the Hive Mother. This is Dr. Blair.
Real sci-fi.
Alright, so that is the bottom. And
I like how they molded that, really.
so this is one of the things that they could have done different. Now, did you notice that the bases are all molded?
Yes.
But this is one of the things they could have done differently was they could have taken their main characters and done them a different color.
Oh.
So if you don't paint your figures, it's easy to keep track of, because it doesn't look like there weren't the color-coded bases that you can put on here. But I mean, it's an easy fix. I can just coat these white.
Easy fix. Coat the base, not the figure. No figure.
No, I mean coat the whole thing.
Eric, you gotta paint them.
So this must be Sam.
This small robot.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta paint it for Eric.
Oh my god.
No, just the characters.
Look at this guy. He's got a sheet. He's got a shield.
Hey, you gotta protect yourself.
All right, so let's get into the creatures.
This.
These are interesting, to say the least.
Okay, you have Hydras. What's that? I think this is Hydras. And then you have the 6 lugs. This is the 6 lugs.
Is that the...
These are the Hydras.
Oh, those are the 6 lugs up
Hydras,
here.
yeah. And you have the Rippers, or Ripers. And you have Worms. Is that what happened when they mutate? Oh my goodness.
So hopefully you guys are seeing the 360s on all these. There is good detail, even, and the bases have detailed. I always like their miniatures.
Looks good.
I think that's half the enjoyment of Vampire Hunters, is the miniatures are so nice.
Yes, we do like it.
Okay, so that's the base, the core game. So let's look at the Syndicate's Sleeper. Non-ending plastic wrap. It won't open.
Well, it came somewhere else. Gotta protect it.
Alright, and as I said, every single one of these is going to have a rule book. But it's also, it gives you the extra... So the rules for this is really pretty basic. It's 2 pages. What it is it gives you the new missions.
So it's a mission box, basically.
And that's one thing with Darker Games. Yeah, I remember that with Vampire Hunters, and I remember reading with this one, they give you a lot of different missions that you can play, a lot of different scenarios. So, and we'll get some extra map tiles here. And some more tokens, because you always need tokens. Tokens are good.
Tokens. More
Right.
tokens.
So these are the tokens that are coming with it. I believe these are probably what do you think these are? Wound tokens?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we get 2 more map tiles. Stick that over there with those piles. Nice little insert.
I like it. I really do.
Now I do notice that with the inserts, they do give you spaces for the tokens if you want to keep the inserts.
They thought well.
Alright, so first things first, we'll look at the new characters and the new, shall we say, the bosses. So here's your new character. Get 2 new characters in this box, and then you get the Behemoth. The Behemoth! And there's more cards. Cards. So, you get more creatures. You get the Larva Tuber, your Arachnid Widow, and the Crawler Borer.
I already saw that.
And then you get some more of the... Can't remember what we were...
Unfortunately, it's not.
It's basically...
For book.
It's basically
It's on the base.
The spawn cards, basically. It says what everything does every turn, I believe. So we have had where we've done these, people complain because it's like, you're not explaining how to play the game. Guys, it's just an unboxing. We've had people complain that, why are you showing all the cards? Well, because some people want all the cards shown.
We just can't please everybody, but we're gonna do this for especially for people who are interested to see it. And I mean, we're not really taking so much time, but we're just glancing through it and just see and how they are. Are they in good order? Are they rip or whatever? But they're good.
So, alright, so there's the new cards for the new creature.
And I like they have that matte, you know, not the super smooth because I don't really like those. So yeah.
And this one has question marks for the betrayer.
Dun, dun.
The betrayer!
Who would that be?
Maybe there's a betrayer. And then we have...
That's part of the excitement of this one.
See, there's like... These ones have like... it's like question marks and masks. So... Apparently there's new additions, new types of things with this one. So we get our these. What was this, the emergency or something?
Yeah. Emergency token.
And then we get our... Oh, these are new. That's the one thing is I remember there was always new stuff with each expansion.
Oh, so on this one is really just let's get out from here. So it's kind of like one of those missions, like out. Reach the exit point with every crew member.
And you see, these are the cards. That's what this is. These are, yeah, because you see, remember we were talking about it? And the symbol is matching. So these are specifics for these characters.
Mm-hmm.
So probably as they get experience or something, or you can take them as particular upgrades. Alright. I'm not going to make the mistake of mixing cards like I normally
More excitement. You gotta have the magnetic card. You should get out of there. You have a die.
We do get a blue die.
So I don't think the components are listed in every book.
They normally aren't. But
so once you have it on the base, you kind of know what should be on the next box.
So what do we got? It's the behemoth, right? So there's the behemoth.
Solid. Grossness.
And
yes, it's gross. It makes my skin crawl.
Alright, so we get the two new characters.
Nice.
Looks like these guys are very much into close combat. They want to get up close and personal. And you get three new creatures.
Every time.
Alright, so you get the crawler borer, which is that.
Uh-huh.
You get the arachnid widow, which
looks like that too.
Is this.
Oh, okay.
And then you get the larva tubers.
But they always have this.
What?
Right.
Something like that.
Tuber. Like this. For some reason. It's kind of like... That's the basic imagination of alien stuff. Or creatures.
Oh,
Right? That's like... We can...
You gotta have a tuber. I mean,
It's always a tuber.
It's a tuber, folks.
We gotta decide something weird.
You know what? Keep that next to you.
So then we can see
the other components.
Correct.
Because we're about to go into the third instar. Dun 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 dun. Alright. I tell you what though, the boxes, because of the finish, they don't like to come apart. Alright, so we got a rule book. And it's going to give you basic setup and then goes right into the new missions. And it gives you a tokens legend and it gives you a round summary. So if you're playing with several people, you can actually have a round summary on the back of each one of the rule books with everybody. That's actually kind of nice. But if I remember correctly, they had cards for that too.
The third install. Let's see.
So with this, you get even more map tiles. You get 2 of the 2x3s and 2 of the 3x9s. Alright, let's pull this out. Let's untape. Put that over there for now. Alright, so your new creature is called Shelly.
It's Shelly.
It's Shelly. We do have more of these. What were they called? The spawn cards or the
alien cards? Which one?
No, it was these ones.
Alien activation.
Alien
cards.
activation.
See, I just
cards.
said it. He said no.
No, I was just pointing. I wasn't sure.
Alien activation cards.
So you do get more of the alien activation cards,
Oh.
and you do get your new creatures, which is the Spitter, the Ripper Snapper, and the Slug Medusa. Which, by the way, I'm already going to say that I've seen the Slug Medusas, and I really like them already.
Okie dokie. Medusas.
Okay, so we have different cards with this one too. All I'm going to try and start figuring out what these cards are before I start flipping them and looking at them. Alright, so just like in the core, you do have these ones that have what looks like point values. So it's basically like your equipment cards. You have your cutter, you have your saw, sword, azote, electric bomb, poison, and yeah.
Azote, maybe.
So we also have Shelly's cards here.
Big Shelly.
Big Shelly. Sorry, folks.
Some dust.
So what are these? They're probably in this one. Maybe not.
Like I said,
Isn't the new components in this one?
Isn't the book for those doesn't have
So is
the
everything in
components.
that over there?
We just mentioned.
Hmm.
There's an issue. But looking at the picture, you kind of know what that is.
Really? Because this isn't in there. It doesn't look like, does it?
Could be one of those.
Okay, so these are the item cards. And these are the infestation cards.
There you go.
And these are the
Morphosis.
Yeah, you kind of need the core.
Propane. Fire extinguisher.
Well, you always need a fire extinguisher. You use a flamethrower to light the creature up, and before you burn the building down, you gotta put it out.
Propane. Love it.
And then you got the eggs, which I don't know, what are these, the spawn cards or something?
Of course.
Alright.
Nice. Alright, that's for that.
So let's look at these miniatures. So this is Shelly.
Yeah. Shelly.
Shelly's big, gross, and really
Tentaclesy.
and got a lot of shell to her. The Slug Medusas, these are the ones that I actually kind of like.
Yeah.
And then we have the Ripper Snapper And the other one's a spitter. So this is a ripper snapper right here. Everything has large teeth. Have you noticed? And what did I say? The spitter?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it spits. What do you think?
Yes. Be careful.
Now, hopefully you guys have seen the 360 of all these. Because we are about to move on to the unnamed box.
The third
Infestation.
one. Yes. Oh, shit. Wrong one. Infestation. That's the basis of all this.
Now I'm going to go with the fact that this should be probably all the stretch goals. Okay. We've got more cards, more characters, more creatures. People are already flying out of the box. Oh. First we had Sam, now we got Robbie.
Mm-hmm. Another robot. Little robot. Where's the...
And we got the Mauer.
Where's the book?
There wouldn't be one. I think this is stretch goals.
Oh, you said it's a stretch goal. Mm-hmm. Mauer?
Mm-hmm.
Until the Mauer is defeated. Whoa.
What?
Can't move till you defeat it.
Oh,
In the same area.
Yeah, like we've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Okay, so Birth, Goliath, and Climber. Do you see the red light on that camera over there? Yep. Sometimes you get worried your cameras aren't working.
It's not Birth, it's...
Birth, Goliath, and Climber.
B-R-I-T-H. Goliath and
then we
Climber.
have our new characters here.
Nice.
Alright, stick those up there.
More characters. More cards.
Okay. Let's see what we have. Tell you what, I just feel like I'm going to be sleeving cards all night long. Alright, so these are the new spawns, right?
So this is your alien activation card? Are you holding that?
These are the spawn ones.
Oh.
The ones that are over up here with the egg. This is the one with the creature on the front, which...
Morphosis?
Yeah.
Morphosis card!
And then you have this one that is the green.
Items.
Yeah.
Items.
So we
Item
get
cards.
snack, smoke grenade, leaded jacket, antibiotics, pickaxe, and was that V5? Yeah. So body armor. And then we have these.
Which is...
This is the emergency
car.
Yeah.
You think we will know by now how many... You know, honestly, it's the sci-fi thing. Kind of like, for me, it's also hard to spot on. Okay.
Rollerblade, acid gun. So rollerblade and acid gun are added in.
I think we need rollerblades.
So, you have your cards here for the Climber, the Goliath, and the Brit. So that puts us down to the characters and the new figures. So we do have the new bad guys. That one was in there good. Guess he's just hanging out in the locker.
That makes it good. Different. Okay. And how is it a locker?
Hmm?
Oh my god, you're so tight. You.
Now this right
There's
here.
a hole. Oh god.
So this is the Malware,
hole.
which we have 3 of. Looks like the Sarlacc pit. And then we have. This must be what? No, that's not Robbie. Where's Robbie at? This is Robbie.
The small one, the robot.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what these are. Does it say in there? It's like they look like power cells of some sort.
Did you have a?
Oh, that's right. This one doesn't have anything that explains. Okay. And then we have the new characters. This guy's riding on a great big wheelchair rollerball. And each one of these, like we said, has a detailed base to it, which I really like.
Yes.
And you guys like every box we've opened, you guys are seeing 360s of everything that's in this box. This is a lot of 360s because it's all individual characters, basically.
Yes. They're all awesome figures.
I don't.
Like that.
Okay, we got creatures in here that.
Well, maybe when you go through the alien
Yeah.
card.
Figure out what some of those
Yes.
are. Okay.
Next. What's next?
Well, we have 4 small boxes left.
And they're add-ons to that.
These were, yeah. So this is Ella Ridley. Their answer. We know who this is. I mean, you can't have a sci-fi without Ripley.
They have Ripley.
They want to call it Ridley. That's fine. We all know who she is.
The likeness of.
I mean, even
The hair.
Yeah. So that's Ridley. So you can play your Aliens character. Should have seen a 360 degree of that.
Pretty good though.
Now this is the Nyx. I want to say that this was some type of a crossover character, but I don't remember. So, and you do get some cards with this one. Oh, just like as we were finding out, some of these characters have some cards that go along with it to, I'm assuming, to add on to their abilities. And Glenda's like,
I don't like that.
We know who Glenda's playing.
There's so much in this Kickstarter. Are this everything?
This
Pretty
was
much?
everything. Because
Guys,
I mean,
there you go. Everything in that.
the thing is, you liked Vampire Hunters so much I mean, I can remember when you were coming home from work, we playing Vampire Hunters. And I remember us talking about this on a video, too. So when this came out, I was like, you know what?
She'll probably like it.
Alright, so this is your 3D tokens. So you have your what looks like eggs. You got small little crates.
This is about infestation, so you're gonna have all this teeny tiny eggs.
You got computer consoles.
Which are really gross.
Different type of things. But I mean, it's that I remember with Vampire Hunters they had the 3D stuff too, and it's actually a nice little addition. It makes the board pop a little bit. And then we got, last but not least, the Broad Queen. So after 46 minutes of this unboxing, folks, we have gotten to the
last box.
It is the Broad
Queen.
Brood Queen. Oh.
Oops.
Alright, so with her comes a small instruction sheet. You do get game modes. You do get a little bit of different stuff. You get your missions. So
Nice.
a little bit extra with her. She gets some cards here. Because we know it's a queen.
And we know with this, you're going to have this card, so.
And they're a little bit, yeah, see, yeah. She gets a little bit bigger card to eat on you with.
Special.
She gets her little side cards here, just like any other of the boss characters. And you have your regular card here. A little bit bent up, but that's fine. So you're asking, what does she look like? Huh. Right now you should be seeing the 360-degree view of this large creature.
And this creature can really hurt you. You gotta get out.
Get away.
Get away. See it? Run. Well, it says, attract the Brood Queen in Sector 8. Close the door to Sector 7 and exit the level with all crew members.
In other words, you're trying to trap it.
Sounds good to me.
Well, it has a heartbeat of 7, a shield of 8, and looks like a wound of 5. So, you know.
We're just gonna be runners.
Run, run away. Run, run away.
The queen is here. Run.
Alright, so that is everything from the newest from Darkgate Games. If you enjoyed Vampire Hunters, you enjoyed our videos from Vampire Hunters, stay tuned because once I read up on these rules, I'm sure Glenn and I are going to try this and we will probably start playing it. And once we get the guys over, I know that Lauren and I were talking about this one, and John, he's known we were getting it, and they've all played, and even Tim, they played Vampire Hunters. I think once we did pull it out when everybody was here and we played it. So hopefully that everybody enjoys this as much as they enjoyed that.
Looks like something we will enjoy. And, you know, it's always a bonus when it's co-op too, so.
Because that's what we play. As always, folks, support your local gaming. We support
Discover Games in Fayetteville, Georgia.
And Dan Wolf Games in Griffin, Georgia. Game on, everybody.
Game on.